Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Rogue Trader playthrough, where if you remember last time, we made a bit of a mess of my palace. No, in seriousness, we had a good fight.
I always have a backup plan.
Yeah, we've cleared out the Druki. The Druki had attacked our world, and we've cleared it out, so it's time to... Can I speak to anybody here? Is she still here? It seems to still think I can loot things. Ah, no, maybe I can now? No, we don't have anything on them. Weird. But yeah, we need to get back out and return to our ship now to progress. I believe I'm at a point where I've got to do a few quest things, like the office... hang on, what's it called? The MERCATUM Tabula Officiale. I keep putting it to that song with the funny words. I can't remember the exact words, but yeah. Just goes into my head with that new music. I'm not gonna sing. I will make you cry. Oh, we've got to jump, don't we? There's me like, why aren't we getting out here? Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think we're in a good position, so we'll see. I mean, most of my planets are leveled up. I really want to push my profit factor higher. That's what I'm kind of missing at the moment, because some of these things, I think you've got to be very ruthless to get your profit factor to the maximum, absolute maximum levels.
Is there money to be made?
To be fair, there's nothing there, so I'm just going to ignore it utterly. Do not worry about me. Okay, he's a tough chap. I mean, he was sitting there fighting off the Drukari all on his own. God, I've been getting confused in Total War. I've been calling them Drukari, and now I'm going to start calling them Druki here. Dark Eldar and Dark Elves. Annoying pointy-eared people who like dodgy things for different reasons. So we have a report on my magically turny throne. Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. It is with the deepest awe that I inform you that the timely intervention and the resilience of the world's defenders managed to break the back of a raid, which had threatened to turn into a protracted war. Darganus suffered losses, but the Hive has suffered sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by the Xenos. I have been given Scalender's report that he failed to deliver in time. They indicated that the Xeno activity dropped sharply before your departure for the Serenus Maleficium. Considering the scale of the Darganus raid, it is safe to assume the Drukari used all the forces at their disposal, and may now require some time to replenish from the losses. Without Achilles, we are blind to the scheming of the enemies of humanity. But he's not dead. But our strategies are still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids, which will allow us to gather strength for the new conflict. Lord Captain, permission to report. Your wise Lex mechanics have analysed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis is past. The domain of the Von Valentius dynasty is no longer facing desolation and ruin. In order for such a resounding triumph of Darganus, as the capital world of your dynasty's domain is currently making preparations for the Magnae Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir to the Honourable Theodora von Valentius. Governor Drivestream has vowed not even the recent devastating and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over the most glorious occasion. Well, yeah, do not underestimate, yeah, basically it'll be fine. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of injured... Oh, lovely. 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 Why do I need a ceremony? It is an ancient tradition of the von Valentius dynasty. When the heir accedes to the rogue trader status, they take a sacred oath of fealty to the emperor and announce themselves as his steward on the dynasty's worlds. It is an act of faith that is meant to remind the rogue trader of their mission. What is the ceremony? That much is certain. That's not all there is to it. There will also be a reception. There will be other notable guests. The distinguished rogue traders Caligos Winterscale and Incendiary Chorda will be in attendance. It will be a great honour for Dargaris to host all three illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on two matters related to the ceremony and arrangements. The first of which, what activities will take place in the capital on the glorious day. Let the poor be fed. Give enough amosec for everyone. Yep. Food and fuel cells. The second matter in your servants' minds, which of your closest companions will be given the honour of standing at your side during the ceremony? Just because it's the fun one. You're it. To appear before people in the company of a Xenos. A provocative and intriguing move. It is the kind of behaviour people would expect to see from a rogue trader. A wielder of privilege is unthinkable to mere mortals. Exactly it. I'm showing that I can do things different. And who will be your second companion? Ooh. Abelard. The servants of House von Valentius will see this as a continued... Basically, something different and something the same. I won't keep you any further. Thank you for your time, Lord Captain. Literally, something completely different and outrageous and a bastion of tradition. I will see that your instructions are delivered to Darganus. The Master of Ceremonies at the palace will report when the capital is ready to praise your name. Jetar, following the Omnissiah's guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operation of the ship systems and subsequent blah blah blah. Delivered in a way so that I can understand. No more than one pearl of tech wisdom per 5 sentences of intelligible human speech. Yes. Request partially approved. Comprehensive processing requires an established definition of the term tech wisdom. Adjusting speech patterns on the limited available understanding of the request. I have arrived. I have arrived at the following conclusion. The vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a complementary ritual. The ritual will force the spirit reasonable for the recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand the nature and take action and take the applicable action. What kind of action? Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reason behind the portents it has shown us. If it is abomination of tech heresy, the complementary ritual will help us purge the ship of the unhallowed presence. Is my presence necessary? Affirmative. Very well. You have my gratitude, Jet. I will notify my tech comrades to begin their preparations for the ritual at once. Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels uneasy quiet. All sounds sink into their viscous silence like pebbles sinking into water. Jet, my tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key from the blood of the Von Valentius. If you are ready, place your hand in the Cyber Gargoyles receiving module. Just remember, guys, anyone who's not watched from start, I am very dyslexic, so when I'm doing lots of talking, I do trip over myself occasionally. I am sorry about that. Fine. The familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeeze it slightly. You feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls rise from within the bowels of the massive cogitator, as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. So the machine spirit, if you know anything about the lore, the machine spirit of a ship like this would be truly terrifying. Key accepted. Activating purgation protocols. OS analyzing. Intrusion. OS analyzing. Lockout. OS analyzing. Prevention. OS sad. What is going on? The ritual is proceeding as intent. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly as he brings to his hand his Vox communicator in surprise. OS exec stop. OS quiet. Nomos. Hello. Hello to you too. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? We are Nomos. Pascal uses a hand and mechadendrites to suggest gesture at his silent Vox system. Did you silence Pascal? Nomos wanted no disturbance. Only quiet. Can you render other people silent too? Some people. Nomos can do many things. We do not always know what or how. We did not know we could make silence until now. Make it stop now. Pascal's Voxcaster comes alive with an exclamation. Extraordinary! Extraordinary transmission jamming. Unknown protocols. What has been revealed to me? Is it the Omnissiah's glory or foul tech heresy? I would like to... Are you a machine spirit? Nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves. I see no such name in the archives. It is not among the names of revered machine spirits, but neither is it among the names of known virus entities. Technically, I should have given it a female voice if it's a machine spirit for a ship. This spirit has not possessed self-awareness yet, but its capabilities, I would like to start with 100 cycle vigil at the cogitator and a rite of communic. Nomos welcome learning. The spirit is referring to our toils, to the computation ritual, and the rites that preceded it. The spirit is troubled by them. But what is Nomos? No data available. No answer. We want to know too. This spirit may not possess self-awareness yet. Oh, yeah, we had that one. Nomos welcome learning. Okay. What do you want from us? Are you friend or foe? Nomos von Valentius. We are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos our movement. We carry you through the frightening and waiting the measureless. We helped you when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken, made us jump. You asked for help. You called us a useless pile of crap. Scrap, sorry. That is not our name. But we understood, and we were glad to help. The warp engine activation against all probability during our escape from the Ricard system. The category V miracle manifested by the ship's machine spirit. And the part about protecting was that during the cultist attack. We did everything to please you. Why? The silence on the bridge grows deep. Almost painful. Why do you fear us? I do not fear you. I am trying to understand you. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. The teeth raked at me. Jetar, such entities such as this one ought to be addressed using language of sacred rituals and offerings. Your unskillful meddling bodes ill. A decision is required of you. Either the ritual is finished, or it is replaced by a rite of tech communion. In the first scenario, the entity Nomos will be banished, and the sacred data halls where the entity dealt will be reset. In the second scenario, we will appease the entity and learn more of it. No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. What's your take, Pascal? He says nothing. I expect Nomos has silenced him again. Understanding the essence of Nomos is beyond my reach at present. The hypothesis spectrum, yeah, he doesn't know. Oh, you have malfunctions? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand how things worked. Okay, that's fine. What else can you do? Nomos learn. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? Gaze. Scarlet gaze falls. Oh. You blink an electric discharger up to protect my skull. Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? Are you provoking the machine spirit? Stop! Nomos enjoy communication. Jet is our blood. Stop it, fat is enough. Those are living people. How can you kill them like that without rhyme or reason? We stop their functions. Do you not turn machines off sometimes? We do not know how to turn a human back on. Not yet. But other... You did it by accident. Investigate the nature of this entity. Until we know the truth, Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Nomos want to learn. Learn what we are too. We will add things to your log. Things that might help us. Help you. The decision is made. I will begin preparations for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos await me, but I welcome the task and accept it from the Omnisire. Nomos are glad. Jet, will you speak to us? We want to speak with you. The Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communication within the machine spirit's code, but if such is your wish, Jet can converse with you using lowly speech, as she is doing right now. I will speak with you. We are glad we have been lonely. Our work here is done, Jet. I will let my tech comrades know. Okay, end dialogue. There we go. I can have a chat with my ship. Hello. What do you know about, What have you been doing, Nomos? We have been studying and observing and helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms would have suffered without our input. What about the research notes on the tech blight that we obtained from the cache on Kiva Gamma? This name is also known to us. It is related to Nomos, although we do not understand it. I must take my leave. So we need to wait. Okay, it's fine. Just gotta do that. Just checking what we're missing. Anyway, we need to go and wait in a big, long queue. Oh, let's check what we can and can't do. Ah! Lord Captain, after the decompression of Lady Theodora's secret workshop on Kiva Gamma, an epidemic of mysterious tech leprosy has broken out. Augments mutate into distorted forms, killing their hosts. And the machines. Even entire assembly halls break apart into fragments that devour each other, meddling into grotesque, insane forms. The Omega-18 Manufactorum, the epicenter of, is cordoned off, but the disease will burst out sooner or later. Suggestions from my advisors. Eradicating the infection is our highest priority, but to completely eradicate the Manufactorum epicenter would mean inflicting serious damage to our resource supply. This unit, I can propose another method of purging. However, sacraments of the Omnissiah are available to me that cannot be revealed to the laity. So place my trust in. Shireen, do not be so hasty with this purge. The phenomenon may be of interest to other specialists. There are many who do not agree that all knowledge solely belongs to the cogs. What appears to be a plague could hold amazing possibilities. We could isolate the Manufactorum. Let it have inquisitive minds inside. They could happily compensate us. Ooh. I have suppressed 18 different epidemics aboard the flagship, and our officers have experience setting up quarantines. We'll send them to Kiva Gamma. I'm going to go J this time, because I'm hoping it will increase my profit factor. Yes! Oh, and we got rep from the thingy. The mysterious seekers have arrived on the planet. We're an entourage comprised of malatect, excommunicate technoacts, and shady scribes. Without talking, they have paid fabulous sums. Basically, we paid to steal this stuff. So, which do I want? A long-range lance, doing a lot of damage. Or bust my ram, gives me a load of plasteel, which I don't care. Reduces security, which I don't really want to do. This one straight up makes sense. Armored range. So both these require what? Rep. Casabilica auction is the one we want. Ooh. Anyway. To the administratum. And a big queue. I should have got a few things going, because I have a feeling this queue takes months. Master of Seals. Ah, Jet. You have returned. I hope the sacred document I entrusted to you. Yeah, here's your paper complete with seals. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. It is perfect. The seals are authentic. So we may continue with the certification procedure. Follow me, please. Look at this room, guys. Just some small queues. Just a small line to wait in. Of a few thousand people. This is your queue. Your ticket number is 394. When it is your turn to be seen, the ranking prefect will review your documentation again and sign the official certification for Jehadari. I am the rogue trader and sovereign of the world. I do not queue. Under the Lex Imperializes, your rights and privileges as a rogue trader come into effect only after your official Ascension ceremony. Do you wish to get on my bad side? I suppose I could make an exception, but only because Theodora von Valencia's never once overlooked the laws of the Imperium. Here's your new ticket, 301. Wow, I got slightly higher in the queue. The queue hums with thousands of voices. Someone has rolled out bedding and is settling down to sleep. Someone is playing a bizarre musical instrument. Many are praying. Several highborn petitioners are debating who is here on the most important business. You have to admit... Yeah, Shireen, you have to admit the magnificent administrative machinery of the Imperium isn't without rough edges. But what a thrilling adventure this is turning out to be, Shireen. I've never seen anything like it before. And sometimes it's good to take a break from the constant travelling, and to give the hot-blooded newcomers a chance to cover themselves in glory, without us in the way. Wait patiently. Dun, dun, dun. Number 285, proceed. At least 8 hours. The only thing that's changed while waiting is yeah, wow. Throne, take me. What torturous trial have we let ourselves in for? So much precious time lost. And we've only moved 3 places ahead. Do you have a better idea? Ow. You wound me, Shireen. Jehadari always has a better idea. What would you say to making the good folk ahead of us? Hurry up. Just a smidge. The simplest way to make these lowly subjects bow down before ratings of our title, Shireen. Second option requires a little more patience. I have already found the first I suppose, compassionate citizen who's standing 50 paces ahead of us in the queue. Simply offer the right words to unlock his heart, and he will gladly swap tickets with you. And also, you have the power to solve the problem with some petitioners, removing their need to visit. We shall solve the problems of the common people. A wise decision. Oh, God. Oh, exalted one, could today be your lucky day? No longer will I have to stand in this hall, waiting day and night for my turn to come. For the kind lady of House von Valencius is a benefactor of the downtrodden. Esteemed lady, take pity on this poor youth as well. I will give you everything I have, I swear. Only solve my problem. Okay, let's listen to the young man. Let's see. My lady, I have been in this queue for 24 moons already. Trying to get a permission slip to read my fiancée Zazie. Unfortunately, the servants of the Administratum refuse to grant me without the signature of a highborn sponsor. Out of my way! Esteemed lady, my 8th offspring has lost his mind. He has decided to renounce his family's noble title and his talent as a healer for the sake of some tattered waif under the middle levels. A union with a commoner will put an end to his studies at the university, but should Darganus and the Officio Medicae be deprived of a capable surgeon because of a passing fancy? Zazie is a healer too, and she helps people who of the hive a great deal more than any lily-white surgeon with a diploma. I do not want to live a life of idleness in the spires of Darganus like you. Not when I know there are thousands of unfortunate people. Life's common as no. Yeah, but you grant you ownership. In the name of the House of Unvalence. That I like, actually. Yeah, let's do that. I thought I'd lose some profit factor. What? Yes, of course. That is just what I'll do. Thank you for your generosity, my lady. This is a miracle. I'm worth it for the lost profit factor. Shouldn't have done that. Should have just raised them. An interesting way of doing business. I'll keep that in mind. Death for life. Here are more. Request mortification. Servitude disposal. He only used to have a tattoo on his right hand, a symbol of the Adeptus Administratum, and several interlocking chains, the old fellow's property of a private palace. The granddaughter of this poor wench was turned into a servitor 16 Darkness years ago, after a recent accident. She was listed for disposal. Now the old man is volunteering to be spare parts for the soulless tin can. May the exalted one keep... I will have my people... Yeah. I don't like these. I don't like the ones where... one... How does giving one... I can't. How does giving up one servitor lose profit factor? That's a bit annoying, actually. I'm going to be honest. Interesting, just how it holds all stars and acts when he finds an unfortunate on the edge. Yep. I heard you were helping those in need. Well, my family is devastated. My life's work. Oh, my shop selling rare hats burnt to ashes. I'm living out my last years as a widow, alone in a cold, deserted manor, without servants, diversions, or delicacies. My people will select a spouse for you. I don't like this person. No. Why ever would you? No more husbands or wives. I am too old for that. I want to enjoy the rest of my life. Fine, I can rebuild the shop. Why, that's wonderful. Okay, that didn't cost me a profit factor, thank God. I think if I choose the one with the icon, it loses me something. Well, that was amusing and paid off a few onlookers while you were willing to give up a place. Okay. We've moved forward considerably in the queue, but you're ready to stop here. Fine, use your tricks. A sermon! Yay! Words of faith can heal the wounds. Basically, I'm making Argenta sermonize at people until they go away. Ah, they say the Efret. There's no star more coveted than that which points to the Exalted One. These were given to me, thanks by the poor souls who decided to abandon their vigil. We've moved forward considerably in the queue. Whatever you're thinking, do it. No, did you hear that? The certification officers only see petitioners who have signed a number ticket. Oh, evil! So she's tricking people to change to a different queue. Oh, Exalted One, thank you for granting the Road Trader his sacred warrant and all his privileges. Yes, we're there. If we had to make it, however, the heavens have been witness. I'd probably have lost all my goddamn profit factor. Well, that went faster than I expected. We had a little bit of a wait, of course, but at times it was actually fun. One last seal, one more certification, and I will be looking at the official trade representative, Jay Hidari. What do you see? What are you waiting for, Shireen? Let's go. We have another couple of hours with the certification office to get through. The certification officer leans over the document, his smoothly shaven head gleaming, his augmented ocular eyes whir as the lenses zoom in and out. With quiet scratching sounds, the cogita quills that serve in place of the officer's fingers make notes on a fine sheet of paper. The document is hereby certified. Return to the Master of Seals in order to proceed. May his light and wisdom guard you. Next! Oh,
Rise
wow.
to the top, or get left in the dust.
The Temple of Law and Gold greets you, Jet von Valencius. You have returned with all the necessary paperwork, I presume? Here are the seals. Wonderful! The Emperor blessed you with a patience greater than that apportioned to ordinary mortals. Allow me to verify the authenticity of this document for the final time. Yes, confirmed, everything is order. And this one, I see the seal is smudged slightly. Void Scorpion, scratch my eyes out. Now what? I suppose I can overlook it, given the rest has been certified correctly and promptly. Congratulations, Jay Hidari. You are now the holder of a MERCATUM TABULA OFFICIALE. Do not forget to repeat the certification process once every 100 Terran cycles. Uphold the law of the Imperium. And proudly, is a cycle a day or a year? And one more thing. The loss of the certificate is a grievous transgression, Mistress Hidari. Lose the original document, and you will be unable to regain your status as the official trade representative. Not even with a rogue trader's endorsement. Yes, esteemed Damar. Give me the certificate already. Come on! Praise the Exalted One, who saw me through all these trials, Shireen. This is something to tell the grandchildren about. How a humble mortal became trade representative of the Imperium. Let's not bother the Damar any longer, Shireen. Why don't we discuss the next steps on the ship?
The Emperor sets my path.
Ooh. Can't believe I lost 2 bloody profit factor doing that. Two profit factor. That's huge. No, nothing which will gain us anything. To the bridge. Yeah, she does hide up here.
Shireen, light of my eyes, giver of boons and savior of the needy. From now on, 2 sons will grace the firmament of the Font Valancius Protectorate. One bright and powerful like the rogue trader herself, and the other slightly more humble,
Humble.
like her unassuming partner, the diligent owner of the Mercatum Tabula Officiale, and all around delight, Jai Hidari. As I promised before, my crew will be your eyes and ears across the entire expanse, Shireen. Just give them time. And of course, the assistant to official trade representative Jai Hidari is already rushing to Dargonis to deliver goods of rare and exquisite quality to you and your people, O mistress of many worlds. And once again, thank you, Shireen, from the bottom of my humble heart.
Enjoy your freedom, Jay. I see you found it much to taste. It's what friends are for.
A rogue trader cannot have friends, Shireen. Only servants for whom the word of their mistress is supreme law, and partners to whom the favor of the warrant bearer is the highest reward for their mutual efforts. Why are you looking at me like that? How many friends does the soul that shines down upon Holy Terra have? You are welcome to call our relations whatever you like, Shireen. After all, words mean little. But you have taken good care of me, and so I would like to take good care of you, and go slightly beyond the strict terms of our agreement. Here, I brought a small gift as a token of gratitude, and may the Exalted One keep watching over the paths that you tread.
Oh, I'll see you later.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
A battle-scarred cape. Interesting. Anyway, before we finish up today, there's something else I do want to do. Let's just go speak to the High Factorum. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, shipping and transportation of goods. Oh. Just adding a few things to cargo as well. So nothing else I can trade with them, and let's work on the Drusans as well. There we go, because I think I've got some things which require some of those to be done. So I really should see what I can actually buy. I mean, it ain't bad, but I'm not using that sort of thing at the moment. That's not bad in the slightest. Heavy bolter. Oh, if I could get Argenta using that. That's good. I don't need to pick any of these up now, by the way, guys. I can take my time on all of them. I'm just kind of having a look. Oh, I should have up. Oh, yeah. Boo, I should have upped them first, because they have some of the best stuff. Back to the map. So we need to go to foot 4 for Jay's thing. Oh, that's going to take an age to get. Yeah, anyway, guys, that is where we're going to leave it for today. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this playthrough. If you are, please do like and subscribe, guys. As always, please leave a comment below if you're enjoying it as well, if you've got anything to say, because it really does help with the almighty YouTube algorithm. Other than that, as always, an extra special thank you to my channel members and Patreons. That's Monster Bound, Philip F, Nose, Andrew T, Prutaru, Brandon, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, Jason Egg, Scrin, Newbie1 Kenobi, Jared Horn, and Good Sir Twisted. And thank you all for watching. Cheers all.